Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacqueline. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacqueline at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you joined us. You are watching us on USA Global TV and radio. And today, this session is a Talking Heads production. And the topic today is about backyard resorts for the perfect staycation. And I am your host today, Cathy Fulton. And Dr. Jacqueline has graciously given me the floor, and I hope that she is watching. And so, but just a little bit of a background about myself. I have had an interior design firm for over 22 years. And so I've been going through this whole process of giving you all different types of categories and things that we could talk about regarding interior and exterior design. And so, like I said, today we're going to talk about basically how to make your backyard into a resort so that you can just basically have a staycation instead of having to take a vacation. So let's get started. So it's summertime, right? I think, was it yesterday was maybe the first day of summer? And I mean, who wouldn't want to go to a resort like this, right? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Looks like you would probably be weighted on hand and foot, which never hurts. Or maybe you want to go somewhere like this. I know I do. I would love to go to a resort where it was out on the water, or even just go to a beach like this. It's breathtaking. But sometimes we can't do that, right? Because either there's work that's gotten in the way, or the economy. I mean, just the way that the prices have soared with gas and groceries, and just all the negativity that I could talk about regarding that. And so we kind of have to alter our life. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. And because it's at the end of the day, it's kind of exhilarating to learn the different ways that you can really enjoy staying home and looking at life from a different point of view, and how to relax, and how you can really kind of have a little mini staycation every day. So, the first idea that I had was, I mean, if your family is into tennis at all, why not invest in a tennis court? And if you have an active household and would prefer something the whole family can enjoy, install a tennis court. And I mean, so not only is this a great investment for your property and health, but a beautiful tennis court will also make your backyard feel really vacation ready. Isn't that beautiful? Another thought that I had was, how about creating a sport court? These have become increasingly popular over the years. And granted, you do have to have a pretty big backyard to do this, but I mean, why not? I mean, it's a great idea if you're wanting to be the go-to house in the neighborhood. And sport courts can be designed so your kids can play a variety of games, anything from basketball, soccer, football, and even here, like in this picture, it's a golf course. So you name it, and whatever sport you want your kids, or I mean the adults, to be able to play too, it can be done. It can be designed. Or how about putting in an indoor swimming pool? Um, I mean, this is great for year-round fun and entertainment. And I mean, how nice would this be, even if you didn't get into the water? See that how they have the fireplace there as well? Sometimes just sitting by the water is so tranquil and relaxing. Okay, so how about creating a skateboard park as well? I mean, this is amazing fun for kids. And really, all that you do is create a free-form pool and just never add the water. So, in actuality, it actually doubles as a pool. So, if you got tired of the skateboard park, you would have a pool. Or how about this? Build an in ground trampoline. I'm telling you, you will forever be known as the coolest house on the block if you have a built in trampoline in the backyard. Even if it takes up the whole lawn, it's worth it. Now, for those that love to grow their own food, and at this point in time in our lives, think about how cost effective that would be versus all the grocery store prices. And I mean, it's referred to so many times as take farm to table dining, literally. And I mean, you could set up a dining area in your backyard garden. And here, this family put simple rustic dining furniture between rows of vegetables, flowers, and herbs. How refreshing to have all those different aromas. Now, you could also shrink your own pool. And so this small backyard was destined for majestic greatness despite its modest size. And thanks to the dramatic trees and climbing vines, look at all that Spanish moss. And so they chose to have the best of both worlds, a spa and a pool. So you could jump from being hot to cool, cool to hot. Now, this pool is amazing. And if you want something that you would find perhaps like at a Hilton resort, you could do something like this. This is actually someone's home. And it's big enough as to where everyone can spread out and have their own vacation from one another if need be. But I mean, you've got the pergola, you have a infinity pool, then you have the freeform pool, you have the dining areas, you have the sun ledge. I mean, it's awesome. Now, here's another idea. You could set up a work studio outside. So just build a separate workshop in the backyard. I mean, if space allows. And this is a floor to ceiling glass window design, which helps boost productivity and creativity and doesn't disrupt the visual flow of the landscape. Another suggestion is upgrade your outdoor seating. And these are swing sofas instead of just the like hardwood swings. And they're the perfect blend between benches and hammocks. I think you could probably fall asleep on those. And not only are they relaxing and comfortable, but they can also be visually intriguing, especially if you play with the scale and proportion. And these swing sofas have super long ropes. So they're the perfect example. So, who wouldn't want to have dinner out under this pergola with all the wisteria around? Um, I can't think of anything more heavenly than this. This is a cottage pool. There's a cottage pool on the other side, and I mean, there's this wisteria growing and shading a group of bistro chairs. The pergola provides the perfect lunch spot. I love this idea. Why not build a tree house if space allows, or if you have the trees? So, if your backyard opens up to an expansive forest, or even if you have just a few trees, now's your chance to build a tree house. I mean, a real tree house. Or if you don't want to build an entire house, just build a banister around it as it's a peaceful lookout deck. and this is the inside. I would definitely be in that treehouse. Now, I love this idea. So many outdoor spaces have outdoor kitchens, and this one is an outdoor kitchen with a swim up bar. Why not? I mean, it's always happy hour somewhere, right? I love this idea. Now, greenhouses. So you could build a greenhouse. And as you can see, these aren't just for growing plants, they're actually as soothing and tranquil as an outdoor sanctuary. Look at these. I mean, they're gorgeous. Or here's another idea, you could channel an English garden. Now, this homeowner went with traditional roses and hedges for her cottage, but she didn't worry about the color scheme. And if you've been watching this at all, you know that I always say be brave and use some color. Now, on the other hand, some people prefer total uniformity, like using white, like this person did. And why not? It's beautiful. Another thought is design a clubhouse. I mean, an outdoor clubhouse like this will make your backyard feel like a luxury resort in some faraway tropical destination. And the built in sofa and drum pendants make the rustic touches, like the straw roof, feel a little more elevated in this space. Or how about this? Make it kid friendly. Doesn't that look like fun? If you want to make your family, this is another way to make it the go-to house in the neighborhood. Take notes from this backyard situation. So they have an epic play structure, this twisty water slide, and plenty of greenery. It has this childlike glee written all over it, right? So you could also transform your terrace. So if you don't have a backyard, but you do have a rooftop terrace, I mean, you can transform it. And that can be just as magical when you style it well. So you just bring in plenty of greenery and then set up a little sitting area for dining or reading. And that's your little sanctuary. Now, here's another idea. Um, Create an outdoor shower. And washing away the cares of the day in an outdoor shower is, I don't know, I think it would be a special treat for anyone, especially one like this. And there's nothing more refreshing than being one with nature, right? You could also turn your shed, because a lot of homes have sheds in the back, into a studio instead of a place to store your lawnmower. And that could be your little getaway. So, this sweet little garden structure houses a dream getaway for guests. And so you may want to be a guest in your own little garden structure. And you could also turn it into a studio if you have a creative side hustle or you work from home. Now, this is an idea for using every inch of space. And this private dock is the ultimate lake cottage accessory. It's a place for dozing, for diving, and daydreaming. The lesson, use every inch of space in your backyard for relaxing and soaking in the scenery. And here's one final idea, make it cozy. This comfortable seating arrangement outside a country house enjoys the shade of century old oak trees. And just sitting under an oak tree is a gift in itself. But I love the way that they incorporated color and blankets and pillows and the bright flowers. Um, just makes you want to sit and stay a while. So that's it for my ideas as to how to turn your backyard into a staycation. So if you need any help with any of these ideas, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'm Kathy Fulton, and my email address is kathyfulton1965 at gmail.com. And that's Kathy with a C. Or you can also call me. I'm at 703-895-3798. And if you'd like to see any examples of my previous work, feel free to check out my website. It's at kathyfultoninteriordesign.com. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope we will see you same time, same place next week.